So we're taking 2 days out of our schedule to visit and rate every antique store that we can find in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I'm so excited! Today's journey, we are focusing on antiques. What makes antique antique? Well, according to a rule made in 1930, an antique is anything that's over 100 years old. So the rule is it has to be 100 years old. So it's 2026. For any item to be considered a true antique, it needs to be 1926 or older.
Hi, I'm Rodney.
And I'm Jade.
And this is our
Explorations list.
We just went into Vintage Treasures.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Huge selection. Like you have rows and rows to walk through. Big variety, wouldn't you say? Like,
yeah, quite a variety. It is a big antique mall type store.
Yeah. They got toys, purses, collector's items, masks.
Toys, furniture pieces, lots of little knickknacks and things, collections of salt shakers.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if you're a collector, this is one to definitely stop by, especially if you collect, like Coca-Cola. I saw a lot of Coca-Cola. NASCAR. There was NASCAR items, jewelry, purses. They had vintage and retro clothing, which is always nice to have. But yeah, they had actual antiques that were like over 100 years old. We saw them.
So for size, I'm going to give them a 4 out of 5.
I think, yeah, for size, I'm going to copy a 4 out of 5. Yeah, I like it. Variety, what are you going to give them?
I'll probably go 4 out of 5 again.
Okay, I was going to go 4.5 out of 5.
Okay, yeah. There's a good variety in there, yeah.
Yeah, and then having actual antiques, I feel in this stage is getting harder and harder. So I'm going to be a little stricter, and I'm going to give them a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they do have actual antiques, but they're also mixed in with, like, there's a comic book store, essentially, in there. And there's some just random, more modern toys and things.
More like collectible items, which is still cool.
Yeah, lots of collectibles that aren't necessarily antiques, but maybe even not necessarily retro, but they are in there.
They're in there. And a perk is that they have coffee that's free.
Yeah, so it is a cool little store. Not little. It is a cool store. And you could definitely spend some time in there.
Oh my gosh, yeah, legit. You could spend, especially if you're like someone who likes to look at everything and really search thoroughly, you could be in there for hours.
And you could probably find some good deals too.
Yeah, we found some good deals. Babe, what did you think of Finders Keepers?
So they were a fairly big shop. I'll give them 3.5 for the size.
3.5. Okay.
But
no, go on.
But they were mostly just furniture, which they had a lot of nice pieces of furniture actually. So that was good. But they had some books and a few little things, but it was really just a furniture store, which, I mean, it says it's really just an antique furniture store, so I wasn't disappointed in there. But as far as variety goes, they're not like a regular antique store.
No, variety wise, their focus is definitely on furniture, but they had like 3 floors furniture. I guess maybe
two really, yeah.
One was more like a landing. But their furniture pieces were cool. And they actually had some like antiques. Like I think one of the older pieces I found was from 1815. That was super cool. So yeah, size-wise, you give it a 3.5?
3.5, I'd say.
Okay, size-wise, I'd also give it a 3.5. It was ginormous.
It was a large antique furniture store.
Yeah.
It was not like the size of an antique mall or anything. But it was a large antique furniture store.
And like for variety, like they're mostly furniture. They had really good furniture selections though. I don't know. What would you rate it for variety?
Again, it's just an antique store, essentially.
Right?
I mean, it's just a furniture store, essentially. Yeah. So I wouldn't... variety is a 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to...
But I'm not really holding that against it, because it is a furniture store.
Yeah, variety. I mean, it's variety in furniture.
Yeah.
Maybe 2.5.
You're giving it a 2.5?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I liked it. It was cool.
It was a cool store. I've never been in there before, so that was a neat experience, and we'll probably go back.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Check things out. Because they had a lot of good, nice pieces. And also, the prices weren't too bad.
Yeah. The thing I liked is that, 1, there was actual antiques there. And 2, there were some really cool pieces that were not crazy. Yeah. It was cool. I liked it a lot.
So, yeah, Finders Keepers definitely had antique furniture.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I would give them a 4.5 out of 5 for that one. They actually had, like, what's classified as antique.
Same, yeah. 4.5 out of 5 for antique. Actually, no. I'll give them a full 5. They had antiques.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a 200-year-old corner cabinet.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, they had multiple, too. It wasn't like, yeah. Okay, you're right. I'm copying you. 5 out of 5. So we are at the Rink. It used to be a skater rink. Now it's an antique mall.
Yep.
I want one.
And then next we went to the Rink Antique Mall.
Ooh. Okay, so what's cool about the Rink is it used to be like a rollerblade rink.
A roller skating rink.
Oh yeah, excuse me, a roller skating rink.
For those of you that are older than rollerblades.
My bad. And it was super popular in Fort Wayne. Like everyone knows what the Rink is. But now it's antique, like vintage mall. This place is cool. What would you rate it on size?
I'm gonna give it. I'll give it a 4 on size.
I'm gonna copy you. I'm also gonna give it a 4. Like as you see, there's just like rows and rows and rows of vendors. There's like multiple lanes to walk down. Like it's pretty large. You have a lot of vendors to choose from. Yeah.
Everything from, again, toys, antiques, vintage clothing, some crafts, not too many, but some crafty things. They did have a comic store in there. So
at the Rink, the variety, what would you rate it? I'm still kind of debating in my head.
I forget what I gave the other shop, but I think this is. I think I gave the other place a 4. I will give this place a 4 as well. I think they have a good variety.
Yeah, definitely a 4. Because they have like, especially if you're into Barbie or like toys, I think they have really good collectibles here. They also have really good good clothing pieces. So if you're a clothing girly, the Rink has some unique pieces. So yeah, I think variety was pretty good.
Yeah.
When it came to actual antiques, like things that have to be at least 100 years old, I love this place, but I had a harder time finding antiques here.
Yeah, it does seem like it has newer stuff. This is more of a vintage shop
Yeah.
than I guess what I would consider an antique shop.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a lot of older stuff.
Yeah, from like 50s, 60s, 70s,
Mm-hmm.
which technically are antiques. I know. Tricky words. So I guess I'm going to give it a 3.5 for antiques. Did I find them? Yes. Did I have to search a little harder? Also, yes.
Mm-hmm. And again, this place also does have some coffee, and actually they had drinks that you could purchase as well, just like canned sodas and things,
which we like.
Mm-hmm.
We did get their coffee.
We did get a cup of coffee, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in for part 2.